last year, and I don't forgive them for any of it. But they have done us one tremendous favor, unwittingly perhaps. A year ago this time, we would not be able to stand together like this. Because we're different in many ways. And it seemed impossible that we could stand here tonight as friends and brothers and sisters. And now we know that when we take away the superficial layers, at the core we're all just human beings. We're all just trying to get by. We're trying to live a meaningful life. And now that we've learned this, and now that we are standing together in true friendship and brotherhood, let's not forget it. Because sooner or later, with God's help soon, this dark period will be behind us. And we will once again have to revisit the many issues that separate us. When that time comes, let us be able to do that with the respect and the appreciation and the friendship and the brotherhood that we have right now. Then it will all be worth it. The very first comment that God makes about the human race in the Torah is, it is not good for man to be alone. It is not good for man to be alone. What of the people in power? I won't call them leaders because they're not my leader anyway. But the people in power, what have they done in the last year? Isolation, quarantine, lockdown, separations, trying to divide people. People living alone, dying alone, suffering alone. Is that not a crime against humanity in the most literal sense of the term? The Torah continues and says that all human beings are created B'Tselem Elokim, in the image of God. One of the manifestations of that is that we all have a face that is unique. No two human beings have the same face. We look different, we think differently, we feel differently. That's part of what makes us human beings. What have the people in power done in the last year? They've ordered us to cover up our faces with multiple layers, to look alike, to think alike, to act alike. Is that not a crime against humanity in the most literal sense of the term, to take away our humanness?
Yeah, and human touch. That's another.
Then God comments about the human race and says to Adam and Chava, Adam and Eve, your job is to settle the earth and conquer it. What does that mean? To populate the world. Not to depopulate it, but to populate it far and wide, to settle it, to plant and grow and build and thrive, to rule over nature. What have the people in power done over the last year? They've tried to conquer us. We're not supposed to conquer each other, but that's what they do. They want to conquer us. They think they own us, and they own our bodies, and they own our children. And they can decide whose life is essential and whose job is essential and who is not so important. Is that not a crime against humanity? Yeah. In the most literal sense of the term. So we're here tonight to say we will not be alone. And we will not have our humanity taken away from us. And we will not be conquered. All of you here tonight are extremely special people. More special than everybody else, and I want to let you know why. Because for the last year, we've been subjected to brainwashing, propaganda, pressure, bullying, restrictions, and lies. And all of you here are still thinking for yourselves. It didn't work. I want you to appreciate how amazing that is. God is with you, and God is with us. We will win in the end. Police officers that are surrounding the event, I want to remind them that you are also our brothers and sisters, that you work for us, you don't work for them. I want to remind the police officers why they went into this career. It probably wasn't for the pay. It was because they had ideals. They wanted to protect society from tyranny, not to protect tyranny from us. So I ask the police officers to take off their masks and stand with us. Our struggle is for you too.
They took their masks off along.
One final point, and this is a message for everybody in the world. There is a new world order that is coming, but it's not what they think it's going to be. The new world order is V'haya Adonai Lamelech al Kol Haaretz Bayom Ahu Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shmo Echad. God bless Israel. God bless all of you.
Yeah!
Thank you, Rabbi Hanania.